Welcome back to an episode of We Are again somewhere in the laboratory next to Morden, and we're going to have a little ship episode and check out our little Geth surprise in the server room. And for now, let's get ourselves the remaining few upgrades that we found. One of them is a shorty damage, and the other one is a sniper thingy. Improves sniper rifles for all of the squad. That's actually quite nice. A general sniper rifle damage boost. So, what about this one? Oh, heavy skin weave, 7 out of 7. Nice. So now I think we pretty much got all of the bonuses. Don't we? Kind of. Oh, and I also wanted to check the weapon locker because I think I got myself a weapon. No, it wasn't really a weapon, it was just, yeah, weapon upgrades.
Shepard, how can I help?
Okay, you have anything to say about the previous mission?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not a good time. Trying to map contamination vectors requires focus. Shipwide infection of human-tailored virus possible if I slip. Anything else?
Okay, don't slip, please. We already got something like that.
We'll be here if you need me.
So... I actually thought we got ourselves another weapon. No, the answer is no. Alright, so... Jakey.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud, and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Right, so it looks like you don't really get any new interaction with the people. So...
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Mm-hmm. But I don't want to go to the next location. Oh, encrypted transmission. What do we got here? From Elusive Man to Shepard. I'm pleased that you were able to recover the Reaper IFF, and I've sent Edie all the necessary protocols to get it integrated successfully in the Normandy systems. With luck, this will give us the ability to get through the Omega-4 relay and take the fight to the Collectors on our own terms. I've been notified about the intact Geth and your decision to keep it. If you believe that it can be trusted, then go ahead and activate it. Just make sure that Edie is adequately protected against any hacking attempts. It's not necessarily a decision I would have made, Shepard, but this is your call. You've already cast a wide net in your recruiting efforts, and if the Geth are willing to fight the Collectors, then we can use them on the team. I trust you to get the job done, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. We are not a whatever it takes kind of person.
We have a Geth down in the AI core. It makes me a little uneasy. I hope you don't activate him. You would know best.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
So... why do they always warn me about activating the Geth? The thing is, they kind of forces you to act... well, forces, right? It induces a notion of doing the opposite.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See ya, Commander.
The crew is still working to get the Reaper IFF installed, Shepard. It is more complicated than I first anticipated. I will alert you once the system is ready for shakedown. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Right now.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Hey, wait a minute.
The crew is still work. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Alright.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
So, that is the block. Can't really get a good answer for it now, but alright. Let's see about other companions. AI core. This is salvage inactive Geth. Yeah, that's that. Let's just go to engineering first. What does Saeed have to say?
Back for another lesson. Ever been to a Batarian prison? They don't trust you enough to sell you into slavery. That's why they send you. In there you got two choices. Bash your head open on the wall, or kill everyone between you and the exit. I knew this girl once, Asari. Good head on her shoulders. We had this whole thing going, until she sold me out to the Blood Pack. Put a sour note on the relationship. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Okay, let's go. None of the others actually have anything to say right now, do they?
Shepard,
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Good. Front. No, wait a minute.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Yeah, talk about you. It's not really about her, it's more about the Reaper, but okay.
Have you got time to talk?
Yes, I'd like that. I've been thinking about the last time we talked, and I do trust you. I hope you know that. This means something to me. It means a lot.
Tally, there's a good chance.
Yeah, we got all of that done already. It's always the same dialogue. None of them have to say anything about the Geth, though.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
I don't think they actually know what happened. Okay, so I think none of the crew actually have something different to say, other than maybe Kelly.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
We need to discuss our
I
relationship.
said.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
You don't have to agree so fast, you fucker.
Yeah,
need
take
to
your time. If the voiceover kind of glitches out and someone else speaks, that's kind of weird. Right. So, yeah, you can really just have it fairly simple. Just ask Kelly if there's anything new going on, and she will point you towards anything interesting. Then there's usually never really anything changing afterwards. Maybe Kasumi has something to say.
There you are.
Yes. I'm always there where I am.
Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it.
The one in... Yeah, that we just visited.
The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Yeah. Has her ears all over the place. So, now the real question... Wait. Life support is our little girlfriend.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Erica. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erica. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
Oh boy.
So how did she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles. Not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Hirashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
Oh, very romantic. What happened to her?
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
And who was that?
Who came for her?
Batarians. A slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the Shadow Broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me. So they went after her.
Oh-ho.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. Then, I let them linger.
Okay. Wouldn't tell your son that, yeah. Your body did. Well, he says that, but I don't think it's just an automatic body reaction.
You were operating on instinct. By your own rules, you can't blame yourself.
But I made the choice to hunt them. They're the only lives I've ever taken of my own choice. The only deaths on my own conscience. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
Thane, the worst thing is to face death with regrets. You're part of my crew, and I consider you a friend. If there's anything I can help you with, just ask.
I've never been part of a team. Assassins tend to be solitary. I'm learning the virtues of facing death with others at your side. It's a work in progress.
Aww.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
The thing is, he is smiling a little bit. So, they said something about someone being pregnant here? Huh?
Shepard.
I thought we could chat a bit.
I would like that. You have been a good friend to me.
Interesting. And?
That means a lot to me.
If we both still live when this is done, you may call upon me for aid at any time. I will come for you, Shepard.
That's nice.
Shepard.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later. I wish to meditate.
I should go.
Of course.
That's interesting. Maybe because we maxed out our Paragon stats. So, nothing about Gardner? Okay.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
I do. I suppose we should talk. But I won't be shared.
Yeah, same
If
thing.
it's going to go anywhere, everyone on this ship needs to know that you're mine.
I need some time to think.
Take all the time you need.
A reversal of roles every single time. Kind of funny.
Commander. Rupert put the new supplies to good use.
Ah, yeah, you're welcome.
How can I help you, Commander?
You have everything you need.
Absolutely. Since you set up my kitchen with proper supplies, thanks again.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Right. So, Gary.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
How many times do you need to calibrate the weapon again and again and again? What is there even to calibrate? Maybe the heat stuff? Nah. Things like that should actually be calibrated automatically. Oh, wait a minute.
How may I help you, Commander?
Okay, so she did notice
I'll see you later,
bringing
Doctor.
a
Commander.
metal Geth thing through here. This is the interesting bit. You're supposed to find the AI core, but if you never actually read that little sentence over here, you wouldn't know that it's here at all. So. That's what. Okay. That's Edie. That poor dude. Does sound very ominous down here.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the AI core room, where my higher functions are housed.
You're not mobile, are you? You can't get out of here?
I have minimal access to the ship's systems. Direct landlines allow me to interface with the security monitors and public address system. In combat, I am provided temporary access to the electronic warfare systems.
And that's pretty much it. Alright. So... it's activated.
Ted Hut!
Yeah, I'm reactivating the Geth.
I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready. Aye aye.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
Interesting. Do you know me?
You said my name aboard the Reaper. Have we met?
We know of you.
You mean I've fought a lot of Geth?
We have never met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
Okay, wait a minute. First, old machine.
Old machine? You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the old machines.
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts, all organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
You watch me or you watch organics?
Yes.
Which?
Both.
Both.
Yes. Okay. And who was I fighting?
What do you mean, heretics?
Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
And how so?
Are the Reapers a threat to you, too?
Yes.
But you're machines.
Why would they attack other machines?
We are different from them, outside their plans.
What future are the Geth building?
Ours.
Huh?
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
Okay, depending on the involvement.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
Interesting. So... we can work together then.
Are you asking to join us?
Yes.
Then what should I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
Huh. Interesting. That seems to work.
That seems appropriate.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy. We anticipate the exchange of data.
Huh. Interesting. There's still a hole inside it. We need to patch that.
Shepard Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Oh, okay. What did you learn?
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The Heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
Interesting.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper Corps?
The Heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
So, the virus would give all Geth the Heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The Heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
That is weird. Little number change. Look at that. Almost sounds like pi, but no, it's a different number. It doesn't make. It makes an awful lot of sense.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The Heretics' conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL comm buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoin the network.
Which would they do eventually? Alright.
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
Okay. What would they do though?
They build stations in the terminus? Where is this thing?
Between stars. Organics have no cause to look there.
Interesting.
But why do they build stations outside Geth territory in the first place?
The Heretics seek improvement from the old machines. In exchange, they help them attack organics. We condemn these judgments.
What's the plan once we get aboard?
The Geth will disrupt their network, prevent the station's defenses from focusing on us. The Reaper data core is physically isolated from the network. We will need to be escorted to it to access and destroy the data.
What defenses should we expect?
In space, none. Within, mobile platforms of various configuration and non-sentient defense turrets.
How many Geth?
There may be billions of individual programs. Fortunately, most will be uploaded to the central computer. Only a few mobile platforms are maintained at any time. Others are manufactured when needed.
Interesting. So, let's see. If we wipe them out, what then?
Heretic headquarters. Sounds like we could end their raids once and for all. Let's do it.
Total victory is a possibility. We cannot judge the odds at this time. Regardless, we will begin preparations.
Alright, we got ourselves another heretic station. Good. In the Perseus Veil here. Let's see, can we talk to him
Shepard
again?
Commander, are you prepared to attack the heretic stronghold?
Can you give me a quick rundown of the situation?
The heretics have prepared a weapon that will rewrite all Geth to join the old machines, the Reapers. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
So, and then it's just that.
You know where this thing is?
The heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
Alright, so we'll do it.
This could be our best chance to end the conflict between organics and Geth. Let's do it.
We will begin preparations.
Okay, and so much so to that. We did activate Geth now. I do want to know if Tally has anything to say now. She will be absolutely furious.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Maybe she doesn't know yet.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Now I need to go to the Shadow Broker thingy in order to find like more information on our newest team member. But that can wait a little bit.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. There is nothing there.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
We've got a Geth on board, not as a prisoner. Can you believe that?
Commander's taken out more Geth than anybody. This one must be different.
Yep. It is part of our armor on it. We don't fight our armor.
So yeah, Geth on the ship. Geth? Alright, we're all freaking insane.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
The crew is still working to get the Reaper. Is there anything else I can do for you? Logging you out, Shepard.
Alright, I think I got pretty much everything from the ship. Now there's just a little bit of Codex entries down below. Then we can definitely go somewhere else in the galaxy map. Let's see. Let's get to another mass station. No. There's the fuel station. There you go. Always make sure that you are at 100%. So, Phoenix Massing, Help Legion. So this is the other side mission. Interesting. Right. Top left. The Seal Storms. Ooh. Really empty space. Okay. So that's something that we're gonna do later. Now, we are going to read up a little bit on the Codex. Let's see what we got. We got planets and locations.
As vast in natural beauty as it is in threat, the purple and gold nebula called the Perseus Veil forms the natural border between Geth space and the Terminus systems. The Veil's total opacity prevents Council intelligence from surveying Geth activity. Theoretically, the Geth could be preparing a devastating attack against which the Council could be defenseless. Or the Geth could have died out, so that the defense budget against them could be gaining the Alliance nothing but economic ruination. Despite fears of Geth, prospectors do occasionally mount salvage ventures inside the Veil. One ended in tragedy. Using technomental domination, the Geth drew the team into the Veil before aiming them back as husks at the organic society that produced them. A leak-classified Spectre report claims that the Dreadnought Sovereign, commanded by ex-Spectre Saren Arterius and crewed by Geth, hid near the Veil before initiating the 2183 Citadel attack.
This is where I got all of its Geth, maybe? Collector General. Xenobiology, no, this is not it. The Geth Heretics there. Conversations with the Geth programs dubbed Legion have brought to light a profound schism in Geth society. When Saren Arterius approached the Geth in the Dreadnought Sovereign, some of them chose to follow him, most did not. Saren's followers were allowed to leave Geth society, but were dubbed heretics by those that remained. This revelation implies several things. First, the majority of Geth chose not to attack organic society. Second, the Geth forces, the Council and Alliance fleets have battled the last 2 years represent only a small portion of their actual military and economic power, perhaps as little as 5% of mainstream Geth society. Third, the schism suggests that individual Geth possess more free will and perhaps even personality than previously suspected. Without such individuality, no Geth could have defiant from the group decision to join or reject Saren's mission. There could not have been a division. Finally, there's the matter of Legion's word choice. The Geth used the English word heretics to describe Saren's followers. Of the many words Legion could have chosen, non-conformists, dissenters, rebels, etc., only the word heretic suggests a broadly accepted Geth philosophy or religion, in that the actions of Saren's allies violated the orthodoxy. The wording is a very special thing then, very interesting. But yeah, like similar to biological organisms that lose their higher functions, maybe Geth also lose their higher functions if they are indoctrinated for longer. So the process of indoctrination works on programs as well as it does on humans. Interesting. Alright, so let's end this episode, and then we can help out Legion on the strange base, somewhere in space. the space base. Alright, like, subscribe of course as usual, and ta-ta!